Welcome everyone, welcome to another Let's Play. This is MetalCanyon and we'll be playing through Fallout 1.5 Resurrection. The fan-made Fallout 2 mod, or... well, no, it's not a total conversion, it's a mod, but it's a big mod. It's a whole new story, whole new campaign, everything's new pretty much, except, well, probably a lot of the graphics are reused from Fallout 1 and 2, which is completely fine, of course. So anyway, we'll be playing through the game. I've been asked to do this many times. So let's start a new game. Actually, we can do the intro as well. Not this intro, though. Because it's copyrighted music. War. War never changes. I'm not gonna be as cool as that guy. In 2077, its flames rose higher than ever before in a devastating nuclear cataclysm. When the scorching blaze burned out, all that was left was despair in the midst of a suffocating emptiness. It took decades before humanity began to settle the land again. They built their new homes on the ruins of a civilization gone by. In a hostile environment plagued by radiation, threatened by mutated creatures. They have failed to learn from the mistakes of their ancestors. They continue to kill and enslave each other. Richard Gray, known as the Master, wanted to change this. He dreamt of unity. By force, he tried to make this dream come true, to impose his vision of absolute unity upon all. But the Master was destroyed, along with his dream, leaving behind only his children, the super mutants. Scattered, lost, and filled with anger, they killed and destroyed everything that stood in their path. Several towns succumbed to their rampage. Many humans died defending their homes. The hatred of humans towards all mutants has grown into immense proportions. Super mutants are hunted like pests. Anyone showing signs of mutation is met with open hostility. The towns to the east of the slowly developing NCR have also been marked by their western neighbors' problems. This region, known before the war as New Mexico, however, is troubled by greater problems with a different enemy. Some have already raised their arms to fight it, others are still oblivious to the menace spreading throughout the wasteland. You too know nothing about this threat, while it knows everything about you. One thing is certain, though, you must change this, otherwise your ignorance will be the end of you. Interesting, so this threat knows everything about us. But we know nothing about it. Oh yeah, that was the intro. Let's start a new game. Right, so as per usual, we are not going to take any of the characters here. Kyle has a giant statue, has 9 strength, intelligence 4. Alice, more agile than a gecko, and Winston, incredibly charismatic. So for a change, it's a guy that's incredibly charismatic as opposed to always being a female. Anyway, it doesn't matter because we're going to create our character ourselves, just like usual. Right, name, Ugo. Nah, I'm kidding. Well, darn it. MetalCanyon. Kenzen? Oh yeah, it changes the, MetalCanyon. No, it was just gonna be metal then. Age... let's say 30 for now. Male. Alright, so, like I usually like to do, we are probably going to make a sniper character. Now this probably means small guns, energy weapons as well, but that's a lot of stuff. Speech, definitely tagging that, because this will be a normal playthrough. Small guns would be very nice, but energy weapons are so good later on. If I don't tag small guns, we're gonna be quite in a bit of trouble. The only problem is, a sniper character only gets really good later on, And I don't know how many levels we can get in this game. If it, you know, if it stops at level 10, then we can hardly get the really good stuff. But we'll see, we'll see. Right, so we need a lot of intelligence, a lot of charisma. I don't really need that. I know it reduces our speech, as you can see, quite a bit, but we can get that up really quickly with by increasing speech. And of course, perception, and of course, I don't really want any companions, because, well, they're usually not that great. Right, so our luck needs to be pretty damn high for a sniper character. Endurance is going to be a bit low. Strength, I don't really want to reduce further, though. Might increase more. Well, agility will give us more action points. So there we go, we get 6 action points. Perception is great. Just wondering if I should decrease my strength even further. It does decrease our carry weight, which is pretty bad, unfortunately, but our perception will give us a really high, you know, chance to hit in most situations. I might keep it like this, I don't know, just to play around. Right, anyway, we can increase it further. This is all the same stuff as in Fallout 2. One-hander, no. We could go for a small frame, but it makes you carry even less, as you can see. Which is, yeah, and it only gives you 1 agility. That's not that great. Let's see, finesse. Oh yeah, that you don't do as much damage, but you cause more critical hits. This is, see, this is deceiving for new players, because they can see, whoa, 10% more critical chance, but I believe all the damage is like halved, or I can't remember. I think you only do 2/3 of damage or something like that after critical damage is calculated. So, you know, it's not that great for really high criticals. So, the only thing that's really interesting for us is either Gifted, which gives us even more stuff in everything, but reduces everything by 10% here, and we receive 10 skill points less per level, which is not great. Where are the skill points? Oh yeah, it doesn't tell you here how many skill points you get. Oh well. So I don't know. The skilled is interesting, but you do not gain as many extra abilities. So, I'm not a huge fan of that either, because I like perks. So I think we're not gonna go for this. Well, actually, we might. Because it is a big improvement. Nah, we're not gonna go for it. We're just gonna go like this. Bloody mess is kind of cool, though. You always see the worst way a person can die. But then again, it kind of defeats the point of seeing really cool criticals. Sequence much faster in combat. 23, no. Yeah, I don't think. So let's see. Let me just see. 7. 85. Yeah, this is just not worth it. Never mind that. Bruiser fast metabolism. Alright, well, I guess it's gonna be like that. And we are going to tag both the small guns and energy weapons, I guess, and we're just gonna have to get lockpicking up ourselves later on, or... You know what? I'm gonna do lockpicking and then get energy weapons up myself. Probably. Alright, so, let's start this. Ooh, an intro. I mean, another one. Are we being dragged? I think we were being dragged through a cave. Yeah. It's a rat. A giant rat. And it's brought us there to eat us. That's not good. And we are in Fallout 1.5 Resurrection. Look at this nice white screen. It's very nice. Your vision is slowly getting used to the darkness of the cave. Your head is throbbing with a pain that is almost impossible to bear. Only with great difficulty do you manage to stay conscious. The stench of old excrement and rotting flesh wafting through the lair turns your stomach. Oh, unsafe screenshot. Good. Right, so we've got some lockpicks, a knife, some stimpak, a zip gun, a handmade single-shot pistol. Brilliant, that's gonna help. And what is this? A talisman. A strange talisman with a string through the middle, so that it can be worn around the neck. By its precision of shape and quality of material, you deduce it was not made by hand. For the wearer, the sign must hold a special symbolic meaning. What? Huh, interesting. Right, so we've got this and this. Now, obviously, we're going to be much better with the zip gun than we would be with melee. Well, actually, I might save the bullets and probably just use the knife for now. So, let's see. Can't remember. What is it? Was it Alt? Control to highlight items? I don't think there's anything to pick up here anyway. Trash. Some busted pipes have berries in the dirt. Nothing important to see here. Move along. Hello, rats. Old friends. Oh, bloody hell, they're slow. Should I put it on fastest then? I guess. Right, 33. That's really poor. That's really poor. Come on. Ah, crap. Our sequence is pretty high. There we go. Oh, we've already killed it. Nice. 6 hit points. Well, let's do this one. It didn't spot us for some reason. I know it's turned away, but that was pretty interesting. No, you don't. Come on. I didn't kill it. 2 hit points. This is gonna take a while. Whoa! 4 hit points. That's like half of our health pool. Is that a new... Is that a new animation for dodging with a knife? I don't remember that being the case. Why am I saving? I am a save whore. Sorry, but that's the case. Jeez. Oh. I wanted to start combat before it actually spotted me, but oh well. So we just need one more action point to be able to attack 3 times per turn with a knife. But of course it doesn't matter because we won't be using the knife for long. Now the reason why I want to save the bullets is because I have no idea what else is waiting for us here before we can get to some kind of a shop. Ooh, that was nice. Critical for 9. Seriously wounding the rat and knocking it around. So despite the fact that we're not really very good at melee, our high luck is still coming into play here. We put our luck at 9, right? Wow, that was lucky as well. Yeah, we put our luck at 9, which is pretty good. So hopefully there'll be some special encounters as well that we may, you know, enjoy due to our high luck. Come on, come on. I'm at 10 health. It's not very good at all. Are there more? Yes, there are more rats. So let me guess. Can I sleep here? Because I really need to sleep here. You cannot rest. Oh, that's bad. It's not very nice at all, developers. Because that means... Oh, bloody hell. I need to survive all this. I'll have to use the stimpax. It pains me, but I will have to. Come on, just kill it. Darn it. Fortunately, the extra 2 action points that we didn't use, of course, get put into our AC. I don't remember this biohazard sign here. Was it in Fallout 2? I can't remember. Did they change that a little bit? I don't know. It was probably there. I just can't remember. It's been so long since I've played Fallout 2, which makes me want to play it now again. Not Let's Play it, of course, because I've already done that. Quite an extensive Let's Play of Fallout 2, and with a stupid character as well. So I think I paid my dues. Oh, come on. Is it gonna kill us? It is. It's gonna kill us. Come on. I'll have to use the bloody gun. Alright, well, this is it. If I don't kill it, it kills me. There we go. Unfortunately, we cannot sleep here, so I'll have to use a bloody stimpak. Oh, that hurts. And it's only 10 hit points. Oh, you bastard. 10 hit points is the lowest amount a stim pack can heal. You bastard. That's all I can say. You know, the funny thing is, in Fallout 1 and 2, there were a few people that watched the Let's Play that have obviously, you know, never played the original Fallouts. And some of the... Oh, bloody hell, that's not good. Right. And some of the comments were quite funny, to be honest. Let's go for the eyes. Of course not. Ow. Some of the comments were quite funny, to be honest, because they said, you know, why didn't you put more skills into melee? That's why you can't hit anything. Well, obviously, the character is not going to be, you know, melee-oriented. I'm not going to be playing a melee character, so it's a waste to, you know, put skill points into melee, just to be able to go through the first area a little easier. Ah, okay. Fine. Don't really want to be fighting two rats at the same time. That's kind of dangerous. Yeah, exactly. There we go. Brilliant. Okay, that one's dead. Oh, not bad. Come on. Ow. Well, I have to say they certainly made this place dangerous. You know, it's not just a, oh, the intro showed us, you know, being dragged into a cave by... Oh, that's nice. That's the maximum. Being dragged into a cave by a bunch of rats. You know, by a rat, even. Because they're so easy to kill. But no, not here anymore. Alright, let's try to kill this thing. Oh, that's very not good. Let's go for the groin. Well, we actually hit it for 12. That wasn't bad. The shot was... Oh yeah, severely wounded. We don't have the awareness yet. The shot was quite interesting sounding. There we go. 17. Bloody hell, this thing really does a lot of damage compared to the knife. But then again, it should, because it is a, well, a bullet, despite the fact that it comes from a makeshift pistol. Alright, let's try killing some more rats. How many are... Whoa, scorpions. Lots of scorpions, actually. I'm guessing this is a place we should come back to later. And probably grind a little bit. Yeah, I don't think I really want to stay here. Not with the current stuff. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. That music. I like it. Alright, let's see. It's shift. Okay. So, we've got some Xander root here. We've got a Brock flower. Let's take that. There's some rocks. Another Xander root. No enemies around here. Quite a few of these, actually. Let's take them. Alright. I think we can go. There's no point in taking the rocks. Right, off to the... Oh no, it's not a world map yet. There's more of them. Another rock there. Another Xander root. What is this place? Well, there's a path there. Quite a nice one. And a man standing there. Tree. A dead tree. Nothing grows well here. It's quite a lot of Brock flowers and Xander roots. Obviously, we're going to be making... a healing powder with that. Now, I don't know if we'll be making it ourselves. I kind of doubt that, because crafting was never a part of the original Fallouts. You always had to bring it to someone. So I'm guessing that's what will happen here as well. Oh, is that a spider nest? No, it's tumbleweed. Of course, you've never seen a real-time live tumbleweed before. You'd better keep a close eye on it. Stop! Who the hell are you, and what are you doing here? Sorry, I can't remember. Tell me what you know. Oh no, the barter is... it's removed. That's quite cool. So you can't barter with this character. So instead of pressing it and it telling you that this character will not barter with you, it's just removed. That's kind of cool. The man hears you out. You're really lucky that you even survived. That cave is a menace. We've lost countless Brahmin to vermin coming out of there. Come with me. I think you should see our doctor. You don't look so good. Let's follow him. That's kind of crappy because I just used a stim pack. Hi, I'm Greg, the local doctor. Don't say anything. You look like you need help. Let me take a look. Oh, oh. You have a rather bad wound on your head. Due to shock, you might not even know about it. It should feel better now. How do you feel? I don't remember anything. That's possible. The wound was quite deep. Is there something you can do about it? I'm afraid I can't help you there. Just needs time. During memory loss, it's helpful to be reminded of familiar things. Yes, I remember my name. My name is Metal. That's great. Do you remember anything else? No, perhaps only a fight, gunshot. I was wounded. You automatically touch the wound on your head and immediately wince in pain. You better not touch that wound. It's far from healed. That's how it must have happened. Afterwards, I just remember waking up. That damned rat was pulling me into its lair. You're lucky to be alive. I see you're wearing a vault jumpsuit. The 13 on your back should indicate the number of the vault. Is that where you came from? No, definitely not. I feel it. Now that you brought it up, I remember some sort of, yes, hatred. Hatred towards the people from vaults. What? Maybe you picked it up from a corpse. Some people wear vault jumpsuits but aren't themselves from a vault. I just hope you're not some murderer. We don't stand such people around here. I don't know. I don't remember. I'll have to search for my past. My only clue is this talisman. Show him your talisman. I'm sure that it's very important in my life. Have you seen it before? No, it doesn't seem familiar. Do you know anyone who might know more? Talk to the mayor. She might know something. Alright, I will. Wait a minute. I don't ask for anything in return for your treatment, even though I normally charge people. It was a matter of life and death, but I would appreciate if you could help me with something. With what? My wife lost something. You better talk directly with her. Let me guess, in the caves? I'm having trouble putting up with her endless complaining. Alright, thanks for everything. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Oswald, the man who brought you here, would like to talk to you. You'll probably find him in his tent. I'll look for him. Right. Now, can I take things and them not getting angry? Yes, I can, apparently. Oh, man, the take all button. I've been playing, Fallout 1 for a while for the Let's Play and everything, and it's... okay. And, it's so nice to have a take all button now. What do you want? Can I have any time alone? Your husband sent me. He said you need help with something. Of course he did. That good-for-nothing lazy ass. He'll do anything just to avoid me. Rachel throws an angry glance at Greg. When some loser gets stung by a rat scorpion, he suddenly has all the time in the world. But for his wife? Never. Oh, he'll pay for this. He'll regret neglecting me like this. Oh. Yeah, sure. Look, do you need help or not? I'm not surprised. If I were him, I'd have run away years ago. Alright, so what do you need help with? You bet I do. Don't interrupt me. One word and my husband will never treat you again. He'll let you bleed out if I tell him to. Do you understand? Sure. Please continue. That's better. It's a very important issue. My beautiful necklace is gone. It's extremely valuable. A lot of my locals envied it. One of them is definitely stole it. You must find the thief and beat the necklace out of him. Are you absolutely sure you didn't just forget where you put the necklace? Happens to everyone. Yeah, if I do this, she'll just yell at me. Okay, I'll look into it. Right. So unfortunately, I've only have one Stimpak. It's also nice being able to use the scroll wheel. Oh yeah, we have to make some powder, healing powder. Is that the mayor? No, an old woman. Hello, stranger. I'm Mayor Helen. Hey, I just tried stealing. I heard what you had to go through in that cave, and I'm very sorry. That cave is nothing but trouble for all of us. It's alright. I should have been more careful. Still, I'm sorry. Can I help you with anything? I need some supplies. Do you have anything for sale? I'll gladly trade with you. Here's what I offer. Wait, barter's not there. So I guess you need to talk to them to barter now. Right, so she's got some bullets, which are probably very expensive. Yep. Way too rich for our blood right now. Because we have nothing. Can I ask you something? Have you ever seen this symbol before? Show her the talisman. She looks at the symbol. Sorry, but no. That's too bad. I want to ask about something else. Tell me more about your settlement. What exactly would you like to know? How long have you been living here? Only for a few years. We're all originally from Kirtland. We left from the town, We left when the town started turning into one big battlefield. These days, things are so bad there that no one calls it anything other than rat hole. Probably because it's just the rats who managed to get by there. We didn't have any other choice but to leave that place. Here we found the best conditions for settlement and gradually built our little community. We all hope that we all do as well as before. Rat hole, you say? What is that place? I don't want to talk about it. That town is cursed. Please keep away from it, I tell you. I can't. It could be the place where I'll find out more about myself. I must go there. I can't hold you here anyway. Very well, the town is here. She shows you its location on the map. But be careful there. Rat hole is very dangerous. Thank you. Please tell me more about that town. Alright, I left it some time ago, but I doubt that anything changed since then. Two gangs are fighting for the control over the town, which they've turned into virtually nothing but rubble. No. Now it's just a dirty garbage dump infested with junkies and outcasts. Any marginally reasonable person would stay clear of that place. Thanks, I have another question. What do you do for a living around here? Mainly cultivation of Brahmin and crops. Sometimes we also hunt geckos. It's important that we are fully self-sufficient, since we have no one to buy things from. We managed to just fine until now. Right now we have even more than we can consume. What do you do with the surplus? We have no use for what we cannot consume ourselves. That's the dark side of the isolation, but we aren't too worried about that. It would be much worse if we had to deal with a shortage. That's for sure. I have another question. What are your relations with the surrounding settlements like? There are no towns anywhere in our surroundings. The only exception is Rat Hole, but we don't want to be involved with them in any way, so any contact is completely out of the question. And you don't mind living so far from everyone? We are all used to the solitude by now. It has its pros and cons. The good thing is that we aren't bothered by any scumbags, so life is pretty peaceful here. On the other hand, we only have ourselves to rely on. We can't benefit from trade with others, and that hampers our growth, even though lately we've been managing to grow more than we can consume. But for caravans, this town is too small and too far. I'm sorry to hear that. How many people live here? There are only a few dozen of us. We all originally came from Kirtland back when it wasn't called Rat Hole yet. We believe that we'll do better here. I have another question. Aren't you afraid of raiders? No, we're not afraid of raiders. We're merely a small community far from any caravan routes. The closest town is Rat Hole, which any sensible person will avoid. I understand. Actually, I want to ask about something else. Have you got any work for me? Definitely. There's always work for skilled hands. Right now I need someone to watch over Brahmin. It's not hard. You just have to make sure they stay together and that nothing harms them. That sounds simple. I'm in. Go guard the Brahmin. I'll think about it, but first I'd like to ask you about something else. Yeah, I don't want to go do that yet, because I kind of want to get a little bit of healing stuff, items together. So, goodbye. I mean, it's interesting that it, gives you the option right away. The fourth NPC you meet. But, might be an easy one, I guess. I don't know, we might try it and save before we do so. Rope, that's always useful. Woof, woof, woof. I wonder, can I eat the fruits to heal myself? I'm guessing not. Well, I can use them. A strange piece of fruit. No preservatives and no additional food coloring added. Well, we might try that later on instead of stim packs. There's a guy, I think. No, that's a New Hope resident. Oh, this is New Hope. We're doing relatively well. Alright, let's check this town out. Actually, you know what? I'm going to try and do the cow quest. Just in case I forget later on. Work. Let's go. Let's see how difficult it is going to be. This is boring. I can't do anything. Uh-oh. Wait. What's going on? I can just see the fire. Oh. 2 more boring hours pass. So 2 hours pass, 2 more boring hours pass. Okay. It seemed like nothing. It seemed like nothing would happen when suddenly rat scorpions attacked. Damn, here comes trouble. Not sure these guys are gonna be too nice to me. I think we need to shoot them. 12 hit points. How much do they have? No. Now I don't want to lose any Brahmin, so I think I'm just gonna quickly shoot them. No, let's do a normal shot. Seems to deal with them just fine. Let's see how the Brahmin is. Wounded. Okay, it seems to be okay. Ah, darn it. Oh, they both missed. Since they're attacking the Brahmin, I think I'll try to hit this guy with a knife. They aren't doing little damage to it, though. It's severely wounded. I think we'll have to reload. Let's see. Yeah, it's almost dead. No, we gotta finish this. There we go. And let's hope to hit this one. Otherwise, I'll have to use a bullet on it. Darn it. Oh well. Bullet it is, I guess. There we go. Hopefully it doesn't die of poisoning now. Phew, I think I'm done here. I can take the tails, which are extremely heavy, but you can make antidotes with them. There's another one, but I can't get to it. Alright, so let's get out of here. There's just rocks everywhere. Right, there it is. For crushing your enemies, you earn 240 experience points. Right, let's go back. Oh, this town is very small. Actually, there's probably more parts to it. It's kind of cool. It's an isolated town. So how many bullets do we still have? 17 plus the one in the chamber. You're a natural Brahmin herder. Here is your reward. Thanks. I want to ask you about something else. Okay, what did she give us? 150 experience points and 100 caps. That's quite nice, actually. Quite nice indeed. Indeed. Right, so now we'll meet the residents of the town and get some new quests and such. But of course, we're gonna continue this next time. I really hope you're enjoying this. This is gonna be exciting because it's Fallout 2, but with a completely new story and everything. So I'm quite excited about playing this. I'll see you next time. Check out my Patreon for more coolness. Bye-bye.